Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hello, you're welcome. Please subscribe before you go and turn on the bell. Thank you so much. So the last update about this is Faith. Sherlyn lost her pregnancy and Prithvi and Sherlyn decided to take revenge from Mahira. And Prithvi decided to expose Mahira to the family. And they were in the parlor with the family when Prithvi tells the family that Sherlyn lost her pregnancy because of Mahira. So that was our last update. Let's continue from there. Prithvi asks that why are they all quiet, and if they do not want to know why Mahira tried to take the life of the daughter-in-law of the Luthra house. Salah asks that why would Mahira do anything like this, because they all know that Mahira is a real close friend of Sherlyn, so why would Mahira try to harm Sherlyn? Prithvi says that Mahira is just a deceiver and she has ruined the life of Sherlyn. Rishabh asks that what is Prithvi saying, and Rishabh warns Prithvi that if it turns out to be lie, then he will not spare Prithvi. Mahira turns to Rishabh asking him to just listen to her because she has a lot of secret to reveal. And Mahira says that the biggest secret is Prithvi's closeness with Sherlyn. Prithvi replies that Mahira can tell everyone the truth, and he knows that Mahira wants to say that he has an affair with Sherlyn. Prithvi says that Mahira is just trying to spice the situation, and it will prove that Mahira is the one who tried to kill Sherlyn. Prithvi turns to everyone and says that they all know that he saved Sherlyn a few days ago when Sherlyn was having a breathing problem, but now Sherlyn has become his friend. Prithvi turns to Mahira and warns Mahira that she will lose if she tries to expose him, and Prithvi tells everyone that he has the proof and the CCTV footage of the area where they can see Mahira pushing Sherlyn, and also the truck was present there. And Prithvi asks Girish to bring the laptop, and then Prithvi says that he will show the video which proves that Mahira is the real culprit. Prithvi shows it on the laptop that Mahira pushed Sherlyn, and Rishabh asks that what is the meaning of this because it can be clearly seen on the CCTV footage that Mahira pushed Sherlyn. Mahesh asks Mahira that why did Mahira ruin the house which provided her with roof where she can live in. Mahira says that she is not at fault and it is all the plan of Prithvi because Prithvi knows that she is aware of his plan. So Prithvi is trying to throw her out of the house because Prithvi knows that she knows the truth about him. Raki slaps Mahira before Mahira can say anything else, and Raki warns Mahira that Mahira must not try to justify herself. Sherlyn comes there and says that Mahira has killed her child, and Rishabh helps Sherlyn to come to them all, and Sherlyn says that Mahira started hating the family when Karan got married to Prita, and Mahira told her a lot of times that she would take revenge from them all, but she did not think that Mahira would kill her child, because everyone started loving the child and they were waiting for his birth, but Mahira ruined the dreams of everyone, and Mahira has destroyed her life, and Sherlyn sat down and she started crying. Rishabh, without listening to any explanation, asks Mahira to leave the house, and he even orders Girish to bring Mahira's bag. Mahira, turning to Karan, asks if Karan also doesn't trust her, even when she is Karan's childhood friend. Karan replies that he doesn't believe anything that Sherlyn and Prithvi say, but what about the video that he saw with his own eyes? Saula asks Karan not to believe Mahira, because Mahira said to her that she loves Karan, and when Mahira met her at the mall, Mahira said that she would do anything to get Karan, and she feels that it is time for Mahira to leave. Sanjana also says that they must throw Mahira out of the house because Mahira is a killer who has taken the life of her grandchild, and Mahira must leave the house. Otherwise, if Mahira stays in the Luthra house, then Sherlyn will not live with the Luthras anymore. Grandma asks that why is Sanjana trying to take Sherlyn with her when Sherlyn is their daughter-in-law and the only person to leave the house will be Mahira, and they have realized Mahira's truth, so Mahira must not stay in their house anymore. Salah says that Mahira came to the house as a guest, and guests are only suitable to leave if they stay for a small time, and when a guest stay is prolonged, then it tends to cause problem, so Mahira must therefore leave now. Mahira shouted at Salah asking that why does Salah have to talk in her matters, but Karan shouted at Mahira saying that Salah is his mother, so she has every right to talk, and Karan asked Mahira to leave the house with her self-esteem, otherwise the family will call the police. Mahira turns to leave, and Prithvi also signals to Mahira to leave the house. Krithika standing there appreciates Prithvi for revealing the true face of Mahira, and Prithvi replies that why is Krithika thanking him when he considered everyone to be his own family and he would do anything to safeguard their interest. Prithvi says that Mahira was creating problems in their house and Mahira will ruin the house, so he will not let anyone harm the family. Krithika asks Prithvi saying that Prithvi is really a nice person, and Rishabh also sits in front of Raki who was crying. Sherlyn says that she knows that everyone are really worried about what has happened, and she knows that they might not be happy, but there's a way, and the only way is that they should get Prithvi and Krithika married, as this is the only way to make the family happy again. Grandma says that she also agrees with Sherlyn that Krithika and Prithvi should get married, and Grandma says to Sanjana and Sala that Raki wanted to personally come and give them the invitation card, but Raki was not able to, and Grandma asked Prita to go and bring the cards from the room, and she would also see it and give it to both Sanjana and Sala. Prita was walking in the hall, and Mahira comes there with her luggage, and Mahira says to Prita that she knows that Prita is really happy to see that she is leaving. Prita replies that she doesn't have any time to fight with Mahira, and she doesn't know the reason why Prithvi and Sherlyn went against Mahira, but if Mahira has actually killed the unborn child of Sherlyn, then Mahira should be glad that they are just throwing her out of the house, because hadn't been it is any other family, then Mahira would have been in the jail. Mahira vows to Prita that she will come back and take revenge from each and every one, but Prita asks Mahira that why is Mahira still talking about taking revenge when Mahira will not be allowed to come back to the Luthra house anymore. Mahira then vows to destroy the lives of Sherlyn and Prithvi, after which she will now target Prita. Shriti comes there and asks that why is Mahira threatening Prita, and Mahira should do whatever she feels like. Mahira turns to leave, but Shriti makes Mahira fall down, and Shriti taunts Mahira. Then Shriti helps Mahira to stand up, and Mahira says that she will come back. Mahira got to the balcony and she was looking while crying. Prithvi comes from behind and says that he has warned Mahira that he will ruin their life and her dreams after what she has done to Sherlyn. Mahira says that this is not the end and she will come back to ruin everyone's lives. Prithvi asks if Mahira doesn't still understand that they are destruction in themselves and she cannot do anything wrong with them. Mahira replies that nothing has changed because she is still associated with everyone and she will ruin their lives. Prithvi advised Mahira to take her bag and go downstairs because he has called a car for her, and Mahira turns to leave, thinking in her mind that her story is not finished yet and she will return to destroy the lives of Prithvi and Sherlyn. Shriti says that everything happened for the good because now one of the chapters is closed. Prita asks that what does Shriti mean, and Shriti says that she cannot understand what has happened and why would Prithvi wants to reveal the truth about Mahira, because Mahira was the friend of Sherlyn and Prithvi, but she is glad that Mahira went from their lives, and Mahira has always wronged Prita, and Mahira tried to create problems in Prita's relationship with Karan. Shriti says that now they will be able to focus on their first mission, and Prita asks again that what does Shriti mean. Shriti replies that Mahira has just went away from their life and they have to reveal the truth about Prithvi, because if Prithvi gets married to Krithika, then it will not only ruin the life of Krithika but the entire Luthra family's life. Shriti asks that why is Prita not saying anything, and Prita replies that Shriti is also saying the same thing. Prita says that she doesn't want to fight with Prithvi and Sherlyn anymore because both of them always play at some other level, and whenever they try to expose them, it causes problems for them, and she doesn't want to feel bad in front of the family anymore, and she will no longer try to expose anyone from now on because she has left everything to God. Shriti asks that what is Prita saying, and Prita advised Shriti not to do anything again, and Shriti was not present in the house and she did not see how Raki was crying in the baby's room, and how Raki was also crying after coming back to her own room, and in that state of distress, Raki only said one thing, that only the marriage of Prithvi and Krithika can mend their emotions. Prita said that Raki has also looked after the family and now she cannot create a sense of tension, and when they tried to reveal the truth to Krithika, then Krithika threatened both Rishabh and Karan. Prita says that she has taken care of the family enough and she will leave everything to God now. Shriti standing there asks Prita if Prita will really leave her enemies to the will of God. Prita says to Shriti that they have tried to expose the truth, but it never benefited them, so she just wants to take care of the family and focus on her relationship now. Mahesh asks Rishabh if Samir brought the medicine, and Rishabh replies that the medicine was not available at the store, so Samir went to find it in some other place and it might take some time. Sherlyn says to Raki that she is not feeling well and she seeks for permission to go back to her room. Raki offers to help Sherlyn back to her room, but Krithika stops Raki and offers to help Sherlyn instead. Prita comes downstairs with the invitation card and she hands them to Grandma, and Grandma gives them to Sala and Sanjana. Grandma says that both Sanjana and Tala have to be present at the wedding because the daughters are a means to join two families. So now they are all a single family. And Grandma asks Janki that why is she still quiet? Janki replies that what can she say? Because they came to ask about the health of Sherlyn and they met with Raki. However, she is happy that one of the enemy has left the house, so now Prita can live without any worries. Mahesh stands up saying that it is time for his medicine, so he must leave, and Prithvi also consoles Raki. Rishabh also leaves the hall going upstairs, and Grandma says that if the marriage of Prithvi and Krithika will bring happiness to the family, then they will hold the wedding tomorrow. Grandma says that Prithvi has proved to be a son to the Luthra family, and Prithvi always cares for everyone, and he even cares for everyone. And Tala leaves saying that she will surely be present at the wedding. Rishabh was sitting alone. Karan comes to him asking that what has happened, but Rishabh tries to deny it, saying that nothing has happened. Rishabh asks Karan and says that he can hide his feelings from himself, but he cannot hide it from Karan. Rishabh explains that he might be a bad person, and Karan asks that who said that to Rishabh. Rishabh replies that he is crying, but he is not feeling anything, and he is feeling bad for Sherlyn, but he is not having the emotions of a father. Mahesh hears their conversation from behind the doors, and Mahesh comes to both Karan and Rishabh and they were shocked. Mahesh replies that he heard everything, and now he knows that there is nothing wrong with what Rishabh was feeling because he is of the same intuition. Mahesh explains to Rishabh that when Rishabh was born, he did not feel anything as a father, but he felt the sense of fatherhood when Raki placed Rishabh in his hand, and he can now see how their relationship has been as a father and son, and he is sure that Rishabh will be a great father. Rishabh asks Mahesh, saying that Mahesh has removed a lot of guilt from his heart. Sherlyn was in her room and Prithvi comes inside and holds Sherlyn's hand. Sherlyn says that Prithvi has proven his sincere love and he can do anything for her. And Prithvi replies that he can even give his own life for Sherlyn. And Sherlyn asks if Prithvi can take a life for her. Prithvi agrees and he says that Sherlyn has said what was not expected of her by saying that those who give happiness also have the right to be happy and he must be married to the daughter of the house, which is really amazing. Sherlyn replies that it is because she has come to realize it, that their hearts are still connected even if they are married to different people. Krithika wanted to enter through the door and Prithvi immediately hides, and Krithika asks Sherlyn that who was she talking to. Sherlyn replies that she was talking to her love, and Krithika thinks that Sherlyn might have not forgotten about her dead child, and Krithika sits beside Sherlyn and explains that Sherlyn has suffered beyond the suffering that a woman can bear, but what has happened is in the past, and Sherlyn's love is also loved by everyone in the family, but Sherlyn must not worry about the past, because she will surely pray that Sherlyn should get whatever she deserves, but for now, Sherlyn needs to rest because she is really weak. Sherlyn thinks in her mind that Krithika is right because Prithvi would always be in the Luthra mansion. But if Prithvi starts being nice to Krithika because of Kritika's polite talk, then Krithika will become her biggest enemy and she will not be able to live peacefully anymore. Prita sitting with Raki says that she knows that the pain is really big, but like the elders always says, that after every pain, then the happiness always comes. Raki says that she accepts, but she will not be able to forgive herself because she was not able to be a nice mother-in-law. Prita says that Raki must not feel like this because Raki is the mother of her daughter-in-laws and not just the mother of her sons. Raki says that she might have made a mistake and she should have taken good care of Sherlyn when she was at her 7-month pregnancy. Raki asks that with what purpose was Mahira staying in her house, because Mahira was present in her house because of her friendship with Ramona, but Mahira should not have stayed in her house. Prita requests Raki not to think like this because it would only cause more sorrow for her. Raki says that she always knew it, that Mahira was trying to create differences in the relationship of Prita and Karan, and had she not let Mahira stay, then things would have been different. Raki says that she tried to send Mahira away, but Mahira insisted that she would leave when her studies was completed. Prita replies that at some point in her life, she was not able to leave and even a day felt like months. And people used to say that Prita is really strong and adamant, but in reality, she was broken. And one day, Saula told her that just like the good time of her life went away, so will this time of pain go away and she must remain strong. Raki replies that Prita is right, as he just take a small match to light the beacon of hope, and for their family, it is the wedding of Krithika and Prithvi that will once again cause happiness in their lives, And Krithika was also standing at the door and she was crying, hearing their conversation. And Krithika says to herself that everything will be perfect, just like Rocky dreams. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. The series is getting interesting from this point onward. So please always stay tuned for new updates. Thank you so much and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye guys.